Hello, all, and welcome back to the channel. It is Liverpool 6, Qarabag nil. Boy, oh boy, wowee, what a win in the Champions League. And look, I know what you're going to say. It's only Qarabag. They only play in the Azerbaijan League, and they travelled like 6 hours to come to Anfield, blah, 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 blah. And you know what? I honestly don't care. After the absolute misery we've been having the last few weeks, drawing with Burnley, getting smashed by Bournemouth. I needed that. We all needed that. This is the win we absolutely needed. And it wasn't just a win, it was therapy. It was 90 minutes of pure, unadulterated stress relief, something we haven't seen from Liverpool for a long, long time. 6 goals, clean sheet, onto the knockout stages in the Champions League. In the round of 16, no playoffs, none of that messing around in February. We got the job done. Let's get into it because there is loads to talk about. First off, the first 10 minutes, you could feel it in the ground, a bit nervy. The crowd was waiting for something to happen. But that's where our heads were at right now. But then Macca, he absolutely pops up, doesn't he? Alexis McAllister. Let's talk about this guy in Europe compared to the Premier League. It's two different players, isn't it? He was all over the pitch tonight. The header for the first goal was proper striker's instinct. And then he bags a second later on. He was fuming he didn't get that hat trick. You could see it on his face when he came off. That's the mentality we've been missing in this team. And then the captain, Virgil van Dijk, 3 assists. That's right, 3 assists from a centre back. He is the first defender in Champions League history to provide 3 assists in a single game. He was pinging him for fun. That pass to Salah, that ball over the top. He was playing like a quarterback for the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. he he just took the Bournemouth loss personally, didn't he? And he was going to drag this team up the pitch himself, and he simply did that. And it was great to see the new boys again clicking in. Florian Wirtz, what a finish from him. That is class. That is the money we paid for. And Ekatike, that counter-attack goal, the pace, just absolutely frightening. The Qarabag defenders stood no chance at all from the Frenchman. How good is that we could finally have a striker that can hit the ball in the back of the net on the counter? It's just great to see. And also Mo Salah doing Mo Salah things. Free kick, top bins. Thank you very much. We will get into more players, but first things first, I just want to talk about that setup that Arne Slot made. He got it right in this one. He brought in that 4-2-2-2 shape. We know Slot loves control, but this match was different. The Qarabag, they were sitting in the low block, but we didn't pass the ball side to side. We went direct. We saw Van Dijk stepping up almost into the midfield. He wasn't just a centre back, he was a playmaker. And by pushing him high, that allowed McAllister to make those late runs into the box, which is exactly where the first goal came from. It felt like the shackles were off. We stopped trying to walk the ball into the net, and suddenly we started pinging it. It was ruthless. It was direct. It was a proper football performance. Right, let's get into some players. Starting off with Allison, and yeah, you could say he was a spectator. He could have brought a deck chair and a pina colada. He just didn't have much to do, and no threat from the Qarabag attack whatsoever. Kept the clean sheet, most importantly. Jeremy Frimpong, yeah, gutted for him. I haven't seen the medical update yet, but yeah, seeing him limp off inside the first 4 minutes, that is a massive worry. We know his injury record. He's already had 2 injuries, and we're light in that position. I hope it was just precautionary, but yeah, judging from the broadcast, it didn't look great. He was distraught. Yeah, prayers up for Jeremy. And because of that, not going to give him a rating or anything, but I will talk about his emergency replacement, Mr. Watura Endo, which is right there. Comes on, slots in the right back position, which isn't his usual position to play at, and he kept a clean sheet, did his job. He's our James Milner in the team, so yeah, he's the Mister Fix It. Good on you, Endo. Job well done. And speaking of midfielders playing out of position, Mr. Ryan Gravenberg, he played as the stand-in centre back. I thought he was okay, did his job. Is he a long-term solution? Absolutely not. But he had a strong run forward, and I thought he passed the ball well. Moving on to our captain, Virgil van Dijk. Yeah, flawless performance. 3 assists is just absurd for a centre back. You cannot play better as a defender. But with that being said, he's not my man of the match. Yes, I'm sorry. But hear me out before you spam in the comments below. Just hear me out, guys. Let's go through the rest of the defenders first. Let's go to Andy Robertson. Back to his best form. He was a constant attacking threat down the left flank. Linked up well with the forwards, and he played a key role in the build-up to the second goal. Moving on into the midfield, Dominic Szoboszlai, full of energy and running, dominated the midfield battle. He won the ball back frequently, and he provided the assist for Salah's goal with a clever touch from a free kick routine. Alexis McAllister, he is my man of the match. He was the standout performer for me. He scored the opening goal with a brave header, and he added a second later on. Unlucky not to get a hat-trick, but he controlled the tempo of the game perfectly throughout. This is what we want to see. This is the standard we want to see from Alexis McAllister going forward, especially in the Premier League as well. Florian Wirtz showed class, as he always does. Scored the second goal with a precise finish, and he was a constant nightmare for the Qarabag defence with his dribbling and vision. Another stunning performance from the young man. Moving on to the attack, Mohamed Salah on the right-hand side scored a brilliant curling free kick to make it 3-0 and was inches away from adding more. But it was great to see him back on the score sheet, and hopefully signs of things to come from the great man. Cody Gakpo, I thought he worked hard. He had a few attempts on goal, but he lacked that clinical edge from his teammates. Do I think he should be starting on the left-hand side? Absolutely not. But knowing Slot, he will keep playing him. Nothing more certain. Hugo Ekitike, brilliant. Just brilliant. Sensational solo goal, running from deep to finish, and he also provided an assist. His pace and movement just caused chaos for the opposition all night. Moving on to the subs, we talked about Watura Endo, and let's talk about these young kids here. Trey Noni got valuable Champions League minutes, looked tidy in possession, and I thought he settled into the midfield a lot well. Rio Ngamoa, showed flashes of what he's capable of. He's exciting talent, few direct runs. I want to see more out of him. Amaranello, I thought he came on a bit too late to make a significant impact. But this man right here, Federico Chiesa, he came on late, and he added the icing on the cake with a goal in stoppage time, finishing from close range. That is all you need from Fede. His small cameo, probably just about 15 minutes, was just more impactful than Gakpo's 74 minutes. Oh, Slot, what the hell are you bloody doing, mate? You should have seen his reaction on the broadcast as well. He wasn't happy. Yeah. But that says it all, doesn't it? All you need is 15 or 20 minutes from Chiesa to make an impact. Why he's not starting on the left-hand side is is beyond me, but that's how it is at the moment. But great to see Chiesa on the score sheet once again. But that is it for the reaction. We are through to the last 16. The draw is in 2 weeks. We avoid the European heavyweights for now. But now, focus shifts over the weekend. Newcastle at St. James's Park, 12:30 p.m. kickoff. It is the hardest slot time in football. We know what Newcastle is going to bring, and we cannot just turn up and expect to win because we beat Qarabag. We need the aggression we saw in that match, and we need to be tighter at the back. Let me know your man in the match. Was it Virgil with his 3 assists, or was it Alexis McAllister with his 2 goals? Or was it someone else? Let me know below. Drop a like in the video if you enjoyed this one. It helps out the algorithm as well. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, up the Reds.